when all this comes about Teresa and she's paying bloggers and allegedly and putting out statements and she cares. I mean, again, I don't know why the fuck you care, Teresa. I mean, these people, man, I don't want to be Teresa Giudice for all the fucking money in the world. This sounds like a miserable fucking life. If you're not happy inside and you can't wake up and let things roll off your back, you have a real fucking problem in this world. I don't care how famous you are. I don't care how rich you are. Your life is fucking miserable because the only thing you can control God, I'm full of so many statements today. The only thing you can control in this fucking world, the only thing is your reaction to other people and your mind. Guess what? Happiness is a fucking choice. So choose it now and choose it today. Now I'm getting myself riled up. We don't have a Sarah here. We don't have Melissa Rivers here. I'm getting myself wrapped up. So if you care that much that you are plotting and plocking with your lawyer and bloggers, you are a miserable fucking human being. I don't care what anybody says about me. Say false shit all day. I am so busy running a business and going out and living my life. That's how you should be. You are miserable. I don't care what you say to the public. If you care that much, then you are miserable. So get fucking help because it's a never ending thing. It's never going to end. And so if Teresa's doing all this, like the rumors are, and now Jennifer Aydin is, and we have these DMs, we're screeners. I am sorry. Be careful, Jennifer Aydin, girlfriend, because when the season is over and that fucking toxic stain of manipulating people to get to put out what you want, and maybe there's pay and screeners and baby carriages being bought, when that taint and that stain is left on season 14, I am guaranteeing you, Jennifer Aydin, your ass will be kicked the fuck out. And your best friend, Teresa, will be getting her pay raise and going back to work. So you want some advice, Jennifer? I'm going to give you the same advice I just gave the Sarge. Behave yourself because the sad thing is I actually have a soft spot for Jennifer because I find her funny at times and because we used to be friends. Granted, I used to be friends with the Sarge, but I think Jennifer just can't fucking help herself. And deep down, even though she's evil herself, she means better than the others. But sorry, girl, you are going to get your fucking ass fired. And I'm just trying to help you because they are not firing Teresa. And when that stain of shit is left on this fucking season 14 of who is doing what with bloggers and toxic social media, I guarantee you, Jennifer, your job is gone and Teresa's will not be. So you better back the car up and your ride or die, you better find a way to do it and keep your fucking nose clean. And for you, Marge the Sarge, if you want to keep your fucking job, I would shut the fuck up about how it's not sustainable with the current cast because you too are talking yourself out of a goddamn job by opening your mouth. So I would shut the fuck up about that fucking narrative because that is dumb, Margaret, because Teresa is not going to be fired. I don't even like the animal. She is an actual caged animal. But let's face facts. They're not firing Teresa. They're just not. Guess what? They're also not firing a woman named Kyle Richards. You want to show Morgan? You don't want to show Morgan? You want to show up in sweats? Kyle Richards is not being fired. God, I used to be so calm when I did these on my own. Well, I don't even know what else to say. Jackie has done some interviews. I mean, Margaret has also said the Teresa she met way back when was humble and she doesn't want to know this Teresa. I mean, you're being nice, Margaret, because I've never known a fucking humble Teresa in my life. She don't think she know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think this is the end of it as we know it. Sorry, I can't even read my own handwriting. Jackie has done an interview too, and she's saying, oh, Margaret's also saying that Jackie's a huge disappointment. And because she's disappointed in a friend. Okay, whatever. I assume Jackie knows deep down that Margaret started the Evan thing on the show, and that's really what comes out. I mean, because she did start it. Sorry, Marge. Um, Jackie calls Margaret entitled. She's like, you didn't need my book. I gave it to Melissa because she's press. Mind you, Jackie, I'm press. You didn't fucking send me a copy, but I don't care. I don't need a copy. Um, Jackie says, and Jackie's smart. I'm sorry. I know you guys don't all love Jackie. I find Jackie the most level-headed of all these fucking people. And Fessler seems like she's still fucking normal. But Jackie says the teams on RHONJ are ruining the franchise. They are. It's going on pause. We're gonna figure this out after this season. It's not coming back. It's not. This really, it's not. So when Jackie says the teams are ruining RHONJ, what does she care? She's a friend of. She don't got nothing to lose. She's right. These teams are ruining it. She's saying the show is turned into Hunger Games. I agree. Then she refers to Melissa. She says, when you take a pick, we all know what you're doing. You want to show Bravo that you're the core group, and Teresa's on the outs, and I'm on the outs, and Aydin's on the outs, or whoever. And you're putting in Bravo's head that they're going to move forward like this. And she's like, that's not how it works. When Melissa does hashtag dream team. I agree with Jackie. I think it has turned into the Hunger Games. The, I think it is ruining the whole show. And I really do feel that that's where we're headed. I didn't want to get here on episode 2. I wanted to talk more about episode 2, but all of this has come out and I just felt like I had to say something. I don't know. Last week, I feel like I was like half asleep and now I'm awakened. I really, what am I trying to say? I really like to remain on the outskirts. I really don't want to get passionate about this stuff. Yeah, I know you guys love when I get passionate about it, but I really value my free time, which I don't have any of. And this really isn't it. So I really try to remain outside, but those are my thoughts. And I think some people are making some mistakes. I think a lot of people are making mistakes. You know, everyone who's ever DM'd me, take all the DMs and expose every single one of them because guess what? There's nothing I have ever put in a DM that I don't expect to be exposed. I expect, sometimes I'm texting someone and I'm like, I don't care. Put this out. Like, I don't care. I'm a human being. I have a response to what you're saying, but nothing will shock me when it gets exposed because I trust nobody in this world ish. I trust Sarah. I trust Melissa Rivers. I don't know if I trust anyone else. So whatever it is that gets exposed, gets exposed. But all this other stuff, we are going to focus on the show. We have a surprise coming. I'm sorry that we spent so much time on this. We will talk a little bit about the show if we have time. But first, let's get to our surprise. Today, my phone is going off. The surprise is ready. We have a guest, and here we go. And I hope you guys enjoyed this chat. Now you don't have to go look at all the press. I've